Welcome back to Lung Cancer Strong. I'm Tina Powell, and this is part 2 of my chemotherapy sessions. In part 1, I walked you through exactly what to expect from chemo, the physical side effects, the emotional highs and lows, and the truth that no one prepares you for. But today, we're going to go deeper because once you know it's coming, you need to know how to survive it. I've been through 27 rounds of chemo. And these are the hacks that I wish that someone had whispered in my ear before my first infusion. In this episode, I'll share the nausea combo that actually worked, the 3-2-1 steroid taper that changed everything for me, and the one thing that helped with my hair thinning. And yes, I'm saving the big ones, the ones that stop my 3-day nausea spiral for section 3. Let's start with the basics, the foundational hacks that made the hardest days survivable for me. Number 1, rest, the real kind. Chemo fatigue is not your normal tired. It's bone deep, it's cellular exhaustion. The moment I stopped trying to push through and give myself permission to rest, everything got easier. So don't try to be a superhero or a superwoman during chemo. Actually, I just had chemo yesterday. I swear to God. And it took me a lot to wake up today. I gave myself time to just lay in bed. Normally I would be up and I would be moving really quickly. Thank goodness that today I have a day off. So it allowed me the rest that I need. Please make sure that you take the rest and you don't feel guilty about it. Number 2, which kind of might surprise you guys, bamboo sheets. There's bamboo sheets. You can order them on Amazon. It sounds really simple, but bamboo sheets really help to save my nights. They're soft, they're comfortable, they're gentle on the skin. And sometimes with chemo, you feel like a little bit irritated and a little bit hypersensitive. I know that that's how I felt. The other thing I would say is just sheets of any kind. You need to change your sheets often during chemo. Your skin is shedding and you've got all of those cells. You need to wash your hair after chemo and you need to wash your body too. And you need to make sure that you are changing your sheets as often as possible. Number 3, sunlight and fresh air. Again, you guys, this might sound really obvious, but I'm telling you, 3 to 5 minutes outside, even when you're feeling like absolute crap, okay, will help to just shift your mood. What I try to do is 1 lap in my development, and that really helps. So try to get that sunlight and fresh air as much as you can. Number 4, a home air filter. This made, I think, a real difference in my home. We've got an air filter in the bedroom. I've also have live plants in the bedroom too. So, opening the windows today, I actually opened the windows during the day. Make sure that the air in your room, wherever you're spending the most amount of time recovering from chemo, the air is circulating, right? Get fresh air moving. Do it through a home air filter and do it through plants. Number 5, this is a really good one here, especially the night of chemo or the day after chemo that you first come home. Epsom salt and baking soda baths. This is a combination that's used for inflammation, joint pain, and for detoxifying. Make sure that you have plain Epsom salt and baking soda in your bathroom at all times. The other thing that I'll recommend along with the bath is Tibetan music on YouTube. All you have to do is Google it and you'll find it. It is so relaxing. So again, the salt with the baking soda combined gives that detox effect that will help you tremendously to recover from chemo. So again, those are the survival basics. Those things will not cost you a whole lot of money. The most expensive things are the home air filter. Actually, the machine is not as expensive as the filter because you've got to keep up with the filter. The bamboo sheets, you could look on Amazon. So good luck with all of those things. So chemotherapy doesn't just drain your body. It also shakes your mind. So these are the things that I've used, these hacks, to reconnect to myself. So I hope that you find some value in here. Walking and light exercise. I talked about it before, you guys. It is really key and essential. You have to move your body. And I know it's hard when you're feeling sick and nauseous. Just getting out and doing a little bit of light exercise, even if it's a 10-minute walk, will help to shift your mood. And once your mood starts to shift, you will start to shift, which brings me to section 2, meditation. Meditation is huge, you guys. You don't need to be an expert at it. It's okay during meditation that your mind wanders. What I recommend for meditation is to do Joe Dispenza's 10-minute meditation. You can do that sitting in a chair. And if you do that once a day, it will help to make a gradual shift in your mental state, which is really important for recovering. Number 3, reflexology. Reflexology is the pressure point massage that you get on your feet. Now, a lot, at least where I live, they have foot spas. So it's very easy for me to walk into a place and get a 15-minute rub. So hopefully they have a couple of places by you. If they don't, then don't do this particular thing. But for me, the reflexology is works. And again, all of the things we're talking about today are things that I do in combination with one another. There's not one single bullet that I'm going to be able to give you, but in section 3, there are a lot of silver bullets there. So number 4 is acupuncture. You guys, acupuncture has changed my life. Mind you, I'm going once a week, and I'm going once a week for the session lasts for about 30 to 40 minutes. I found, thanks to my friend Denise, I found a phenomenal acupuncturist here in the next town. What I will say is acupuncture, when done correctly and when you feel good, puts you in almost like a transcendental meditative state. It is huge for relaxing. And for me, it's absolutely helped with nausea. I tell my acupuncturist how I'm feeling. And I said to her, Sharon, I feel like crap. I feel nauseous. She knows exactly where to put my needles. She also, too, will take my pulse when I first get there. So she'll be able to say, oh, your immunity's a little low. Oh, your heart's beating a little too fast. Oh, she'll be able to sense certain things that I can't. So acupuncture, try it if you haven't. You guys, it is the bomb. Out of all of these things, like I can't live with acupuncture. Live without it. That's how important it is to my healing and how it will be to you, especially all of my survivor friends fighting cancer right now. Okay. Number 5, something that I was introduced to from my acupuncturist, and that is a Biomat. A Biomat, and they're all different. Mine combines infrared. I have a picture of it right here. Biomats are expensive. They are an investment. I will tell you that. But once you have them, you pretty much have them for life. They are essential in healing. They're very soothing. And on chemo days, especially for me, the Biomat helps to recover a little bit faster than what I would normally do. And I'm trying to use the Biomat all throughout the month, not just for chemo. Number 6, which is also to an additional expense, is the idea of an infrared sauna. Mark and I happen to have an infrared sauna in our house. It's not for everyone, but it uses dry infrared heat, and it is, you have to work up to it. But even 20 minutes, 30 minutes in an infrared sauna, I know that many people have infrared sauna spas that, you could rent for, a period of time. I would say try it and see if it's for you. The reason why we invested one in our house is because we did the math. The sessions can be very expensive. So we just said, hey, these are how many sessions we would do. And for us, we made an investment. Can or can't be for you. What I would say is try it a couple of times, renting it before you actually buy one. The section that you have probably been waiting for, the hacks that helped me get through the absolute worst symptoms. So here, this section, you're definitely going to need to talk to your oncologist about. Again, you guys know me. This is Lung Cancer Strong. What worked for me may or may not work for you. So we're different. We're all an N of one. What works for one person may or may not work for the others. Number one, Zofran, Compazine, and Olanzapine. I'll say it again: Zofran, Compazine, and Olanzapine. They are all nausea heavy hitters. Each one works differently, and you need a prescription for all of them. Zofran is my number one go-to. That's my standard anti-nausea medication, Zofran. I believe in it so much. And if you're a chemo patient, you might want to do this too. I have a supply in the car. I have a supply on me at all times because nausea is this crazy thing with chemo, you guys. Some days you're going to feel it. You could even feel nausea like 10 days. You don't know what's going to set you off. But Zofran has helped me tremendously. Yes, it has a side effect. We're talking you through that in just a minute. Okay, Compazine. Compazine is like Zofran's sister. The thing with Compazine, it has a different effect. So it's more what I'll call sedation. So it gives you the feeling of kind of being tired, whereas Zofran doesn't do that to me. So I tend to take Compazine at night and Zofran during the day. It's actually what I did. I actually already took my Compazine for the night. Okay. So Zofran and Compazine. The third is Olanzapine. Okay. Olanzapine. And I talked to another stage 4 cancer survivor that's doing the same thing with Olanzapine. Olanzapine is actually not an anti-nausea drug. It's an antipsychotic medication that is used for chemo patients for nausea. What I do is I take Olanzapine the day before chemo and 3 days after. I take one pill and I take it at night. So that has helped me. I didn't start off taking Olanzapine, but when I was talking to my oncologist about this like general sickness that I was having, almost like I felt like I was in a backseat of the car that was moving with all the windows closed. So then they said, hey, you know what? We're going to try Olanzapine. And it definitely worked for me. Number two, another prescription that we layered on, Dexamethasone. Dex also called Dex. Okay. You guys are probably getting Dex when you get your chemo infusion as one of the pre-meds, right? Dexamethasone is a steroid. They give it to me on the day of my infusion, and then I do a 3-2-1 taper, steroid taper. What that means is I take 3 pills the day after chemo. Today was day after chemo, so I took 3. On 2 days, the second day, I take 2 pills, and on the third day, I take 1 pill. So the dexamethasone helped me tremendously. You guys, with this chemo regimen, I was throwing up violently. I throw up, I don't know, every now and then, but it has been minimal, almost non-existent compared to like the first, how I felt with the first sessions. Okay. So dexamethasone, check it out. That may or may not be the thing for you. Number 3, this is really important with chemo, you guys, with the chemo hacks, because if you're taking Zofran, Compazine, chances are that you will be constipated, and constipation, it's real and it's brutal. Do not do what I did and wait until you feel like that to get some relief. There are 2 things that I do religiously that have helped with constipation. Number 1 is Senna. Senna. I'm showing it to you right here. You can buy it over the counter, or you can have your oncologist write you a prescription for it. Senna is a laxative. When I take it, it's a minor laxative. So I'm not running to the bathroom every single time that I take it. So I want you guys just to know that it is helping me to go. Okay. I will say that. So it's a mild laxative that has been a difference maker to my world. Number 2, Dulcolax. Dulcolax, there's 2 forms. There are the suppository form. If you want to go very quickly, it has like a 20-minute activation. And then there are Dulcolax pills. That takes effect like anywhere from 12 to 24 hours. So again, depending on what your cycle is doing, you've got a mix of all of these things, 2 kinds of pills and a laxative to help. but do stay ahead of the constipation because that is your best chance, and do stay ahead of the nausea as well too on both of those things. Number 4, Prego Pops. Prego Pops are a homeopathic remedy that my acupuncture turned me on to that really works. They come in 2 flavors. They come in a raspberry flavor and a lemon flavor, and both are fantastic. I travel with those Prego Pops. As you can tell, they're used primarily for pregnant women and their nausea. And I can tell you, it really helps. So Prego Pops, I put a link right over here. You could do like me. You could buy a big canister of them, stick them in your purse, stick them in the car. And when you're feeling like nausea, suck on one of those things and you will get some sort of relief. Okay, number 5. This might be controversial to you guys. Again, my experience and my experience only. Cannabis. Yes, cannabis. Cannabis actually helps me to sleep at night. And after chemo, like I'm just really uncomfortable and it's not always easy to fall asleep. I take a liquid form of cannabis. I work right here in Marsville with Brady's Botanicals. And I know the owner, we're going to have him actually on a Lung Cancer Strong video. And cannabis for me has been a wonderful remedy to help me sleep during chemo and really after chemo, but even before chemo, guys, because I talked about that anticipatory nausea in video 1 in part 1, which you guys should definitely all watch. Number 6, this one has a funny name, Boiron Nux Vomica. Nux Vomica. Okay, I put a link over here too. This is another thing that you can buy on Amazon. So the pills are like, this is a homeopathic remedy. You don't need a prescription for it. It helps to take the edge off a little bit of the nausea. You don't even swallow them, you guys. They're like little pellets. I wish that I have it right here, but mine are on reorder from Amazon too. So they're just like little pellets that dissolve in your mouth. And actually, it's made from like a poisonous nut. I know it sounds crazy, guys, but it really works. Actually, people use Nux Vomica for hangovers and whatnot. So again, works for me, may not work for you. You may want to try it, may not want to try it. Nux Vomica. Number 7, the last thing I'll talk about is we talked about hair thinning, right? You guys, half my hair fell out. I swear to God. You could ask Mark. It was all over the bathroom floor. It was all over my brushes to the point where the research assistant at my oncologist said, Tina, you look like you're losing hair. I said, yes, I am, Linda. And she said, okay, we can let you use the topical, but we can't allow you to use anything in pill form. So she gave me the advice to use Nutrafol. Nutrafol comes in a topical ointment. It's really like a topical liquid that I place on my hair. The link is right over here. You guys, I'm also using the shampoo and conditioner, and I highly recommend. That's another thing that you can buy on Amazon. So now half of my hair filled out. I wash it seldomly, maybe once or twice a week. And this has really, really helped to preserve the hair that I had left. My oncologist told me that I wouldn't lose all my hair from this chemo regimen, but they told me that I would lose a substantial amount, that it would eventually stop. And you guys know I lost all my eyelashes. I have 0 eyelashes. And they said, okay, to use the topical, but not to use anything in pill form. It's against the clinical trial that I'm on. So let's wrap up here. Thanks so much for being with me for part 2 of my chemo series. I hope that you discovered that one of these hacks, if not more, bring you comfort in the days ahead. But please remember, there is no trophy for suffering more. Use the hacks that I talked about. Take the meds. Lean on every tool that makes this journey bearable, guys, because we know it's a very hard journey. If you haven't watched or listened to episode 1, part 1, please go back. It's the foundation of everything we talked about today. And please, if you know somebody that's going through chemo for the very first time, especially if they're either in the beginning stages of that or going for their first chemo treatment, your one act of kindness of actually sharing both episodes, part 1, where we talk about chemo chemo symptoms that I wish that people would tell me about. And number two, today, chemo hacks that I wish that people would tell me about. Thanks again for listening and subscribing to Lung Cancer Strong. I really appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. And I wish you good luck in your journey. If you have any questions, you can email me at tina@lungcancerstrong. I always appreciate a kind word or a kind comment. But let me know what other topics that you want to make sure that I am covering with you guys. And good luck and wishing you lots of love. Take care. Bye.